Brace yourselves as heavyweight boxing champion Anthony Joshua squares off against MMA powerhouse Francis Ngannou. This epic showdown is guaranteed to be a fierce encounter.
Vicious uppercut.
Now we have a big fight. We have Africa against Africa, Joshua against Ngannou.
I just want you to believe in me, and I'm going to prove it to you on March the 8th.
The flaming fist of Francis will finish Joshua March 8th in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Very strong guy, punches hard.
Ngannou has a lot of power on his hands.
I know better than most. He hits very, very hard.
Nobody knocks people out like Francis since Mike Tyson.
I'm like, this is the scariest guy I've ever seen.
This historic face-off is going to be a collision of styles that promises an unforgettable bout between two titans in combat sports. It's been months since Francis Ngannou shocked the world, first with his decision to leave the UFC, and then in his boxing match against Tyson Fury. Now he's ready to bring the fight community another thrilling match as he goes head-to-head in the ring to face another former world champion. On 8th of March, the Predator will be fighting none other than Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia. Initially, the 8th March date was saved for a clash between AJ and Deontay Wilder, but as fate would have it, Wilder lost his fight against New Zealand pro boxer Joseph Parker.
3 scores go to the winner by unanimous decision from New Zealand.
Ngannou has that spot now, which, if you ask us, made the stakes go even higher. If you've been keeping up with both AJ and Sport, you'd know that to gain from this fight, they have just as much to lose. Sure, officially there's no belt on the line, but the 8th of March match, titled Knockout Chaos, could be a make-it-or-break-it fight for either one of their careers in boxing. What's at stake for AJ? Anthony Joshua hasn't had gold around his waist since his brutal loss to Alexander Usyk back in 2021.
And new
He's a two-time unified heavyweight champ, sure, but ever since then he's had to get back on the grind to prove his worth. The 34-year-old British boxer had been on a 3-fight winning streak, all of them in 2023. To summarize, the fight, called the Day of Reckoning, was basically 5 rounds of AJ absolutely annihilating the Swedish pro boxer. It started with Wallin walking in pretty confident, but the tables turned pretty quickly once the Brit decided to show just how aggressive he could get. By the end of the fight, AJ didn't have a scratch on him, while Wallin's face was so battered and bloody, the match had to end with a corner stoppage.
Out around the temple.
AJ fought on the same card as Wilder, but due to the American pro boxer's loss, the matchup was nixed. Everyone expected Joshua would fight whoever would come out on top in the undisputed title fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, or wait for other contenders. But this year, it looks like all he's focused on is taking out Ngannou. After his back-to-back wins, he's eyeing a world title shot, which he has a good chance of getting if he wins Knockout Chaos against the MMA fighter. What's at stake for Ngannou? AJ has a tough fight ahead of him, especially since Ngannou has made it crystal clear that he's here to win.
I'm going to fight him, so what do you think I'm going to do? Is to look for his chin. I mean, that's what happened in the fight. In case you, in the fight, you're trying to hit somebody in the chin or wherever you can hit him, right? And then, yes, I heard that he doesn't have a chin. I don't know if it's true or not. We're gonna find out. I hope I had an opportunity to test that out.
Okay. Was it a hard deal to put together?
No, absolutely not. The easier deal.
Really? Easier than Tyson?
Yeah.
The former UFC heavyweight champ started MMA all the way back in 2013, and his journey that led up to the start of his career was nothing short of awe-inspiring.
D'abord, je m'appelle Ngannou Francis Xavier, ouais, d'origine camerounaise. Voilà, et j'ai 27 ans. Je suis arrivé, puisque à la base, j'ai un peu la boxe, quoi. Voilà, et dans les clubs auxquels j'ai intégré pour faire de la boxe, les gars m'ont beaucoup parlé du MMA, voilà. Et je suis allé à la découverte du MMA avec Fernand Lopez au CrossFight.
He proved himself in the MMA community with a 12-2 record, most of them through KO or TKO. So, there's no doubt he has the power to win Knockout Chaos. But then again, technicalities of boxing and MMA are different, and we're not so sure the Predator's gotten the hang of it just yet. Sure, fighting in the ring has been a lifelong dream of his, and he has the one and only Mike Tyson polishing up his boxing skills, but would that really be enough to win against Olympic gold medalist, 2-time former unified world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua? His first pro boxing match, titled Battle of the Baddest, was in October 2023.
If you win this fight, you beat the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion of the world. What would be the next step for you?
To beat him again.
The Predator was up against none other than the legendary undefeated WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury in a 10-round match that turned out to be a nail-biter. Till the end, it wasn't exactly clear who would get the upper hand. Both fights didn't sit well with the MMA community. Many thought the rightful victor should have been Ngannou. Even big names like Ariel Helwani and Henry Cejudo spoke up about how the Cameroonian fighter had been robbed.
Ooh, beautiful left hook. Francis Ngannou just knocked down freaking Tyson Fury. Oh my God. There was not necessarily something super decisive to be able to say, he got robbed. Do I believe Francis Ngannou should have been the winner? Yeah.
He dropped him, my friends, in the third round. Not only did he drop him in the third round, he hurt and stunned him throughout the fight. Not only did he hurt and stun him throughout the fight, in my opinion, he won that fight fair and square.
But in the long run, the Predator's loss didn't do much to affect his stock in the sport. He still got a massive payday, a matchup against AJ, and most importantly, respect from everyone in the boxing community. At a press conference in London, the two fighters, along with promoters Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, met to discuss just what this fight meant. While both promoters talked about their excitement for the fight and the journey it took to get their fighters there, AJ and Ngannou were more focused on the challenge that was up ahead. The host, Josh Denzel, directed his first question to Ngannou as he referred to everything the former MMA fighter had accomplished and said it doesn't get any bigger than this, does it?
No. First of all, I want to thank everybody here to show up, to come here and make this press conference great.
Before responding, Ngannou thanked the audience for coming and record his previous boxing match, calling it an amazing experience.
For one more time again, putting me in this position, to live my dream, have all those great experiences, such as the one that I had in Riyadh 2 months ago. It was amazing.
He hopes that his fight against AJ would be just as exhilarating. He'll be showing up as an underdog, but doing everything he can to come out on top. After his humble response to Denzel's question, the Predator went on to make a slight jab about AJ's chin.
In the fight, you're trying to hit somebody in the chin or wherever you can hit him, right? And then, yes, I heard that he doesn't have a chin.
Saying he'd like to test out just how strong it really was, and that he's hoping he'll get the opportunity to find out in the ring. When asked if his plan was to seek and destroy, he responded sarcastically saying, "What else do you think I'm going to do?"
I've heard that AJ doesn't have a chin. I'm going to test that out. Is that your plan? Is it seek and destroy?
Well, I'm going to fight him, so what do you think I'm going to do?
None of this seemed to bother AJ at all, though. The whole time he seemed calm, composed, and confident. The former heavyweight champ, when asked about his thoughts on Ngannou as an opponent, replied with a nonchalant, no problem.
Day of reckoning fight, that kind of went out of the window. What was your first thoughts when you heard of Francis Ngannou as a potential opponent for you?
No problem.
He went on to talk about his current training camp, emphasizing that his primary focus wasn't on any belts at the moment, but on the showdown with Ngannou on 8th of March. Sure, he held the WBA, WBO, IBF, and IBO titles at one point, but AJ made it clear that, for now, championship belts would have to take a backseat to the rigorous preparation he needed for the upcoming fight. Aftermath of Knockout Chaos. The London press conference had created plenty of hype as it was, but the Anthony Joshua vs Francis Ngannou fight started to receive serious attention when another reason for high stakes was revealed. Hearn, the boxing maestro, suggested to viewers the idea that the outcome of Knockout Chaos might reshape the heavyweight division landscape. This news would be particularly significant in light of the upcoming heavyweight unification bout between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk.
These potential matchups in the heavyweight division, and like I said, if you can imagine the winner of this fight facing the winner of Fury against Usyk, and it's been a long, long dream.
Fans and analysts alike have speculated that it's entirely possible the winners of these two highly anticipated bouts could meet in late 2024. But hold on, there's more. The excitement didn't end there. The Saudi Arabian advisor, Turki Al-Sheikh, made a dramatic onstage appearance in which he elaborated that he wasn't there for just speculation, he was there to make it a reality. Turning to address Joshua and Ngannou, Al-Sheikh told them that he had something waiting for the winner and revealed a graphic to the audience showing that they might witness an undisputed championship match in the near future.
And I want, in the end, to show Joshua and Ngannou what's waiting for them after the result. Please, can you put it in the screen after the result? This will wait for them after the result of the fight in the 8th of March.
Though whispers continue to float around regarding a rematch clause being in the Joshua vs. Ngannou agreement, it's beyond doubt that the heavyweight division is at the brink of a seismic shift. Boxing enthusiasts everywhere are anxiously anticipating this series of bouts that could significantly change the way the sport has been known and reshape the very fabric of boxing history. As the epic showdown between Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou gets closer and closer, the world is holding their breath to witness the collision of these two titans. If you're as hyped as we are, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more thrilling updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss out.